Hi, my name's MJ. I'm HSV2 positive, which means I have genital herpes. What an opening, right? But I like to do videos on it from time to time because raising awareness lowers stigma, which lowers infection rates. So let's go. So I want to talk about, when I first got diagnosed and what it was like being open about it and disclosing to past and future partners. So, I was completely asymptomatic for the majority of the time that I had HSV2. How do I know this? Because I didn't show any symptoms at all until I started my actual medical transition. And so when I started testosterone, I ended up having like a pretty major outbreak. But I know I had it long before then because I had been celibate for quite a long time. So this happened about 10 years ago because I started my medical transition at 26. I'm 35 now. So it was quite a while ago, and I'm so glad now to see more people being more open about this topic and STIs, STDs in general. So I'm the type of person, I don't like other people having control over me. I don't like other people having power over me. That goes for different things too, not just people. I don't like anything having control over me. And when I first got my diagnosis of HSV2, I was really nervous because, it was sort of like this dark thing hanging over me. I'm already a trans man, so dating can be a little bit difficult. Because of that, I was worried that this was just another element that was going to make the dating scene really hard, and I just didn't want it looming over me like that. Literally, I made a Facebook post and I put it in my IG bio. Now, I'm not recommending that to everybody because it does come with consequences. I'm self-employed. I have been for 13 and a half years now. So I'm able to do things like that. But it really just took a lot of pressure off because when I did start to talk to people, get to know them, I also put it in my dating profiles and stuff. It made it less awkward because chances are they already saw it, you know what I mean? Of course, I still had that discussion with them, but it was a little less awkward. When I first came out about having HSV2, I would say the general consensus was positive. A lot of people applauded that I had the courage to say it, that I was being transparent about it, but there was some negative feedback. Surprisingly, the #1 form of negative feedback I got was not oh my god, how could you be open about something like that? People thought it wasn't right that I was being open about my status because that meant that those who had been with me in the past, it might make a cloud over them that everybody might think that they have it or assume that they have it. So I should just be quiet, about having it at all, which I think is absolutely absurd. One thing that was very, very difficult is I went back and disclosed to my previous partners before I transitioned, just in case there was a chance that they contracted it. And this was very scary because I had transitioned. And the men that I dated in the past, a lot of them were not very safe people. I don't think that means they necessarily don't deserve to know that they could have been exposed to something, of course. So obviously I felt like the ethical thing to do would be to reach out, but I was scared because not only was I going to these people who I knew could be dangerous and saying hey, I might have given you an STI or whatever, but also the fact that I'm trans now, and I didn't know the extent they knew about my transition, or definitely didn't know if they supported it. And by no means am I saying that anyone should go about this in an unsafe manner. I did everything mostly digital, online through text, whatever. But everybody was really supportive. I heard back from all of them. Not only that, but a lot of them reached out to me again to inform me hey, I just got tested, I'm fine. I was really surprised. I didn't expect such positive reactions. Not positive, maybe neutral is a better word, I don't know. Also, I just have to add this on all my videos about HSV2. If anyone in the comments is pushing a cure or anything like that, it is fake. There is no cure right now for HSV2. Do not listen, do not engage.